Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the new episode of 10 Days in Apulia Region. So, today we are going through the day 4 and the day 5. This is gonna be the fourth episode, and so we're gonna discover more about Apulia region. And today we are going into Valle d'Itria, day 4, day 5. Okay, my friends, let's start reading here. What? Let's watch at the picture. One second. And so here we have the famous construction here in Apulia region called Trulli. Okay, let's read. Let's investigate more into this article. Valley of the Trulli. From the northern coast, now you are perfectly poised to travel inland to explore the area of Puglia that receives the most publicity. This is Valle d'Itria, a bucolic landscape of olive trees, dry stone walls, and hobbit-like traditional building called Trulli. The area, the distinctive hilltop towns, are all close together and easy to explore. Basically, the Trulli are these particular houses that you can find only in this part of Puglia. The Trulli's domed roofs, built out of local stones, are said to have been constructed in this way, without mortar, so they could be easily dismantled before tax inspectors came calling. To be honest, I don't know about this story, but could be true, could be true. You could stay in the Valle d'Itria in converted, pointed-topped luxury villas in the countryside. Now we are talking about topped luxury villas such as Quattro Trulli Hideaway, double rooms for £243 per night, including breakfast. Or choose one of the local Masseria hotels, converted from the region's grand mansion, like farmhouses such as nearby in Savelletri. Torre Maizza, double room for £375, a bit costly, let me say, per night, including breakfast. A sophisticated choice owned by Roccoforte and redesigned by Olga Polizzi, or at the celebrity favorite Borgo Ignazia, double room for 290 per night, pounds, including breakfast, built from local stone in the style of a traditional village. Now, let me say about this area that in the last 15-20 years became very touristic, this area. And so the business behind these places start growing, and obviously there's a lot of speculation when he's talking about spending nights in this area. Actually, let me say one thing about the property value, that to buy a property in this area is very, very expensive. Now, as you know, I'm not really interested in expensive properties. I want to talk more about very cheap properties, and why I'm saying this, sorry if I interrupt the reading of the article. I'm saying this because potentially this area 20 years ago nobody would have paid a penny to buy a house in this area, but nowadays who bought, let me say, 20-25 years ago or 30 years ago a place in a house or an apartment in this area now is making massive profit. And so that's why I'm focused on cheap properties, because potentially there are areas here in the south of Italy where the prices can potentially grow a lot. It all depends by how the community is able to push the place. If they look after, if they don't look after. Let me say that in this area they really care. They set the target to let it become a very touristic place, and then in the end it became. For example, Polignano a Mare, in the episode before, it's well known that very famous artists are coming there to spend their holidays. I think even Madonna, the singer Madonna has a house in Polignano a Mare. But many famous people. It's quite easy. You can easily see actors, and so this is the level of posh that got these places. Anyway, let's keep reading, my friend. So this is the image of one of the Trulli from inside. To be honest, I don't really like this type of construction. Now, unless you spend a lot of money to renovate the place, but they're very darkish, they are uneven. I would never personally like to live. There are people who are living in these places, maybe for one night in a B&B, in a Trulli like this, yes, it's fine, but to invest money in one of these is already too late. 25 years ago would have been a perfect investment. A rustic room in the Masseria Trapana Hotel. Now let's keep reading. The cones reach their literal and figurative apex in Alberobello, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yes, Alberobello is the town where mostly all the houses are built. Just 13 miles from Monopoli, an entire town built of the beehive houses in the 14th century. It's said that landowners ordered local peasants to construct the Trulli here as a practical way to build on the awkward terrain. Have a wander through the surreal townscape, now full of souvenir shops selling miniature Trulli or coachloads of international visitors. You could stay in your own hobbit house here at Trulli Holiday Albergo Diffuso, doubles from £143 per night, not including breakfast, which is the best chance of seeing the town at its most atmospheric once the crowds have been headed away. Obviously, all the places here in Italy, to be honest, personally, that I don't like crowded places, I prefer to enjoy these places when there are less crowds, and so even to book maybe holidays in low season rather than high season. So that's possible to visit during any time of the year. So, okay, let's keep reading. Let's talk about food now. Puglia's slow food movement. After Alberobello, choose one of the other nearby hilltop towns to explore. Loc Rotondo is a gleaming white crown of buildings perched on top of a hill, designated one of the most beautiful villages in Italy. Here also is a distinct form of architecture called commerce. I don't know this, I have to investigate. Steeply pitched rectangular buildings with gabled roofs, unique to the town. Yes, anyway, here there are many places. Actually, I have to show you in the future other articles about some towns here in Basilicata that are very hobbit style, like Lord of the Rings, these type of pictures that you can see in this place. Anyway, I will make more videos about this. Wander the maze of streets, where its balconies are window sills blazed with geraniums. Oh, this beautiful flower, but it's a common thing to have flowers on the balcony everywhere. Alternatively, explore Cisternino, the neighboring whitewashed hilltop town, likewise on the most beautiful villages list, and a slow food destination for its gastronomy, unique for its fornelli, hot plates served in small butcher shops where you can select your meat and have it cooked on the spot. Try al vecchio fornelli. Also here in Montemilone, they open a butcher open a place like this where you can select your meat and they will grill you on the spot. Okay, let's read about food. Puglia's cucina povera. I will tell you later what is cucina povera. Puglia is renowned for its delectable rustic cucina povera, meaning poor kitchen. It's all about the fresh, seasonal, sun-ripe or efficient ingredients. A unique local specialty are friselle, dried bread softened in water and topped with tomatoes, capers, olive oil, and salt. Rustici are bechamel and tomato fillet pastries from Lecce. Focaccia barese is from Bari, bread combined with tomatoes and potatoes. They usually put potatoes also in the dough. It's not on top, but in some places they also put potatoes on top of the pizza. But I think the Bari pizza refers with the dough is also made with potatoes. That makes the dough very, very tasty and particular. Taralli. Small, crunchy, fennel-scented rings are the go-to accompaniment for an aperitif. Accompaniment? There are some words, my friend, sorry, but there are some words that I never read before in my life, so I might find even hard, and I might read it not correctly, but anyway, I know what can I do. This is my English. Anyway, keep going on. A signature meal is orecchiette, little ears. I already talked about orecchiette. I can also say that my mom used to make it every Sunday. Orecchiette is a typical dish for Basilicata and Puglia, both of them. Pasta with cime di rape, turnip tops, and anchovies. That's another top dish. If you come into this area, it's a must. While other dishes include riso cozze patate, well, that's another top. Wow. A baked garlicky dish of rice, mussels, and potatoes. Sounds crazy combination, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Fave cicoria. Fave cicoria is a very poor dish. It's typical of the tradition of the peasants. Combines fave, broad beans, puree with chicory, then burrata. One of the most delicious things on earth is kind of creamy. Is a kind of cream-filled mozzarella. Now, burrata, I think a lot of people have tried. It's possible to find a bit everywhere nowadays. It's amazing when it's fresh. I buy sometimes even here and it's not really expensive. I think I pay €1.50 for one burrata, and it's gorgeous. Time to time I can buy it just to please myself. With almost 600 miles of coastline, there is, of course, plenty of seafood, often simply grilled or fried, or in the case of octopus and sea urchins, eaten raw. Not recently, I ate raw octopus, what is called? I can't remember now the name in English anyway, but not even in Italian. There's a fish, kind of seafood. Anyway, similar to the octopus, gorgeous. Raw, eaten raw. Might sound crazy, but yes, I ate it raw. Octopus is also served alla piñata, cooked with tomatoes, onion, and wine. That's also gorgeous. The way I prefer octopus is a grilled octopus, just simply grilled. I love it. And actually, there is a town that I think they will mention where I ate panino with octopuses, with grilled octopus inside. Wow, amazing. Fresh baked bread with grilled octopus, top. The local wine is inexpensive and let's read and let's watch 1 second this picture. The local wine is inexpensive and increasingly respected, including robust reds such as Primitivo and Salice Salentino. I would add two more wines from this region of Puglia. One is Negramaro. Most of you probably know Negramaro. And another one that I never saw abroad but is typical from this area is Susumaniello. However, the delicately scented whites around the Valle DItria are also particularly good. I think I'm at the end of the article. No, here we are. So, if you are a fan of ceramic, it's worth taking a side trip to Grottaglie, around 18 miles from Cisternino. This is the center for Puglia's beautiful ceramics, either the simple, traditional patterns seen everywhere locally, or more contemporary works of art featuring and vogue splatterware and line drawings that recall Roman face pot designs. Check out local designers such as Enza Fasan. Okay, my friends, so here we are at the end of the day of the trip, day 4 and 5. So, with this beautiful pottery from Puglia region, I wish you a lovely day. And if you enjoyed the video, put like and subscribe. Have a lovely day, my friend. From Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. Bye.